Welcome back to Stony Stratford Town FC Season 2. Today we not only play our last pre-season game, but also our final home game for the next 10 days as we face Trin Corinthians away in our next game, which is also the initial league game of the season. But anyway, today we face fellow Step 7 side Caldecott AFC at the Bedfordshire County League Premier. But before we get into it, I'd like to say a big thank you for all the support on the channel and helping me get to 250 subscribers. But we're now on the push for 275, so if you're new here, please make sure you like and subscribe as we are trying to hit 275 subscribers before the end of 2025. Caldecott FC, also known as Caldecott AFC as they go by two names for whatever reason, our local team playing in the Bedfordshire County League, also Step 7. They have won 3 successive Premier Division titles from 1999 to 2002. They've also regularly been playing in the Premier Division after winning promotion from Division 1 in the early 1990s. They continued winning in 2004 and 5, rebranding the league, obviously from the Bedfordshire District League to the Bedfordshire County League. In 2009-2013, Caldecott added another Premier League title and clinched their 9th top flight championship overall. Despite facing declining form in the mid-2010s, Caldecott regained some ground to finish 4th in 2016-17, avoided relegation in 2018-19, and then won the league in 2023-24. As that was a historic 10th Premier Division title, and they also remain competitive in county cups, accumulating 9 Premier Division cups, 7 Britannia Cups, and an Inorganic Bowl success. The village side play at Caldecott Playing Field, which has a capacity of about 600, which is really good for a Step 7 side. They have a clubhouse and a bar, which allows them to garner solid attendance numbers. Has no cover seating, but does have seats that line all the way along the side where the clubhouse is. They're like picnic benches, so they're not proper seating. But also, if there's crowds that are all supporting Caldecott, it could create a nice atmosphere. It's a basic ground overall, but has features that most Step 7 clubs all have. It does kind of give similar vibes to a more dumbed down version of Pitstone Ivanhoe setup, with the whole clubhouse seats, but no real covering. Last season they finished 6th in the Bedfordshire County League Premier, which is Step 7, so they're on the same level as Stony. They recorded big wins in the County Cup, that beating Flitwick 7-0. Flitwick also beat 61 FC, which was the Spartan, before reaching the final against Stratford Reserves, but lost 1-0 at the New Airy, which is the home of Bedfordshire Town. They also reached the Britannia Cup final and played Cranfield United Resies at Hillgrounds Leisure, home of Kempston Rovers, but did go on to lose 2-0 unfortunately. The top goal scorer was Giuseppe Falana, who scored 12 goals in 23 games, which is about a goal every 2 games, which is actually quite a good record. They picked up some strong wins, but also allowed 3 walkovers, which did contribute to their mid-table finish, dropping from 4th to 6th by the end of the season. We are yet again playing another strong physical side, and these will be technically better, but emotionally stronger, not letting the heads drop if a goal goes in. And they're also going to be a more gelled team as they've had a lot of time playing together. But they are, like most county division sides, going to be strong and physical and won't shirk challenges, but also going to have the ability to break Stony's defensive line and get shots off. Although with our midfield missing, we are going to be a bit weaker in the middle, perhaps losing control to them. But I do think our ability will shine through, so I'm going to say a 2-0 win for Stony. But with that being said, let's get straight into the game.
Nice and sharp and quick. You don't have to cut your disc on the outside, they give it back to the same colour. Early though. Yep, go. So this time next week, we first league game. Way at 3. I can't be there at all. Literally a whole band, so we'll sort that out. So what, you in a car or? Anyway, can't be there at all. Yeah, I don't know how to explain that any better. On FaceTime. But listen, we need to get our mentality right. So I ain't that bothered about the score. I care about how things happen. Okay? Defensively on Tuesday, sort of 90%. It's still that, you know, when we're defending our lines, we get rid. There's no fucking taking the touches of our own boxes where we get rid. We fucking get rid. We get rid. We defend our fucking box. Drop the drinks, you dickhead. That's what you want. Yeah. We clear our lines I don't know what we think we are, yeah, but you ain't going to get any team to this level who think they can fucking cross comes in, bring it down in the crowded box, start moving it, get it fucking gone. Get it gone by the nearest point, yeah? You don't flick it back up the field, you fucking get it out to the throw-in, get it gone. Out of our fucking box and we defend, yeah? We did that a lot better than we have done all season. So we need to, last season, we need to make sure we do that, yeah? The ball goes, defend. Come on, bring it. Two midfielders that started last week, not here today, same thing, yeah? We don't just stand and jockey and fight, but we've also got to make sure we're screening the back, yeah, the defence. We're not letting shots come at Adam, yeah? We fight for everything and we fucking defend everything. Ball goes past you and you've got to run back and defend, you fucking do it. You don't it's fuck baby, we defend, yeah? Midfield, fight, okay? Full-backs, let's get forward, yeah? So the two holding midfield players have got to be aware that they're getting forward and make sure they're in a relevant position, yeah? They should help out. At the front three, we'll start the same front three we started last time. So Mal on the left, Abdul up top, Beckett on the right. They're looking for it early. I don't want my midfielders looking up, seeing if they're running, telling them to run, bending their legs back. I just want you to play the fucking ball. Then it's their job to make sure they're on the run. Play the ball, especially if they're high, especially if we're in behind, yeah? But we don't want to do that from the back, and if we do, it's early. I want us to play into midfield. When we win the ball in midfield, whether we pass it to midfield, we look around, look it in behind. Like, exactly like we played Tuesday, yeah? Exactly like we did. Full-backs get, overlap, keep the ball up. Yeah, but just avoid it being from back to front. We've got to look space in midfield, we've got to back and win the ball in midfield. Everyone good? These guys will start earlier, okay? So we're going to mix up the midfield. So back four, Ryan, start a left back for me. Charlie and Jack start centre back. Lucas start a right back, yeah? Jeremy, go, he's starting a hole in the field, yeah? Right, exactly like him, fight. But bear in mind, that's where you should be. You're not fucking pressing the right wing, left wing, you're all over the place. That's where you are. You're holding my midfield, you're protecting the back two, you're protecting the keeper. We fight and we do the ball. Everyone good with that? Fraser, play behind those two and Abdul, yeah? There will be enough changes today. There's 5 subs, we'll chop them off. There's Luton here, we've got to give people a go and see what we're all about, yeah? So just listen to it, come off and say, like I say, results ain't going to be okay? These boys look a bit more serious than the last time on Tuesday. They'll probably moan as much, but they probably won't have their heads go down as much once we start doing it. But my expectation is we do everything right, okay? I go back to the start of the second half last week. We started to overplay a bit because we got on top, and we started to force the passes through that were not there. Again, who to fit we are. If we move it over to the left and there's nothing on, come back out, go back and keep possession. Keep possession, and wait for the right opportunity. Don't just force ball. The amount of times we keep possession, go back to the centre back tells everyone I'm now going to hoop it forward, and everyone drops off. We can't be doing that. If we're going to do it, we play it early, or we wait for the opportunity. Yeah? Early or not at all, look for the opportunity. Everyone good? Excellent. Right, have a stretch where you stand. There you go, Abdul. Hard across! Here it goes! Abdul, first time, yeah? First time! No! That's good! Don't mind it! Nathan! Don't mind it! Good boy, Fraser! Shoot! Jeremy, man! What are we doing? Out to it! Out to it! Make him go back in! Going nowhere. Lucas is there! In it goes! Play! Put it in. Abdul, what is coming? Touch hit! So open the fucker, mate! Turn! Great strength, lad. Love that, you. Keep going! Keep going! Good boy, Mario. Boys, our fucking attitude, our mentality is fucking wrong. It's fucking wrong. It's like we only play 90% of the time. Every player, it's like 90% of the time I'm in concentrating, the other 10 I switch off. Guys, the game's on the whole fucking time. Be alert the whole fucking time. You can't play that play again, we're still fucking nil. Yeah, we get in opportunities to attack and we don't fucking do it. We are shitting ourselves in possession, literally. I want to say this again, boys. We cannot play fucking long balls from in our own box and level of our own box. We can't do it. So don't do it. So don't do it. It's up to the midfield and the wide players to find me some fucking room. Get away from your... Here's the little injuries, they're all fucking pressing. They're all pressing. So because their players are all pressing, find pocket of space in there, right in. But then lads, we're trying to keep it in there. And what we're doing is playing little 5-yard passes to each other. That's how you get yourself in trouble, because they're pressing. Oh, I don't want it, you have it. And then they're pressing, you know, not giving the next person an opportunity when we pass the ball. So we're receiving the pass, we're pressing, oh, you have it. And no one's taking accountability for themselves. Yeah? So what I do need is when we work it one way and there's nothing going on, instead of tipping the line, we need to be brave enough to turn out and go back. If they've got a man in there, it's going to be space to do. So you go back to the one centre back, full back, and there's space. But the trouble is, those three midfielders, as soon as we get it, they're all looking for that. No one's coming out saying, yeah, give me it, give me it. You go back to Tuesday, you get the level of opposition. Sat in there, sitting, that's my job. Yeah? Bradley's meant to be the one that's further up, and I'm looking up and I'm seeing Bradley as a defence player, the other two as a forward players, and that's where we're getting ourselves all wrong. Yeah? But if you like to scared of it, get a bit. Want the ball. Don't hesitate. Don't fucking do it. There's times that, if you've got a few bits, this is where it's all got to be positive. Ball got played through behind our back four, and we all relaxed and watched it and realised there's a man runner coming in, because the ball just played through you, you've got to run it back and make sure you can. You can't just, oh, that's going run up and out wide. Yeah? Ball got hit forward, oh, that's going to come and it's bounced overhead, because we're not attacking the ball, we're not leading the ball. Not waiting for it to volley it, walk forward and fucking head it. Get everything forward, yeah? Be positive. But we cannot play from in our final third all the way forward. We cannot shoot. Yeah? We need to find a way to play in midfield. Once we get into that midfield, we need to look up. We are important to fucking get in central, whenever we say central. As soon as it's central, wide. As soon as it's wide, cross. Central, wide, cross. It's self-explanatory. Yeah? Get it out wide, cross the ball. Get it out wide, cross the ball. We hold it in here for 2, 3, 4 passes, and when we do get in there, and when we do something well, we then think, right, now I can look at the pass, okay? Keep the ball, look again. Yeah, this is exactly the level of opposition. There are level boys, they finish most of the way up here. This is the level of opposition if you want to beat in the top third of our league. This is the level of opposition. There is a better players. All they've got is more hunger and will for the fucking ball. So match that or don't. but that's where the game's won on it. Everyone agree?
Yeah.
Any thoughts from anyone? No? No thoughts? We're playing the same formation.
It feels like when they have the ball, they always have an extra man in the middle. They always have someone free. The striker's on your toes, leading you. Yeah, and that's possible.
Yeah, he just comes off.
Like that.
He just comes
Yeah,
off.
so when he comes off, you want us to step.
No, I don't want centre-backs to follow it. Centre-backs can't follow it. And the reason is what's happening is the two holding midfielders get pulled out everything. So, two people can mark through. If they've got an extra man in there, that's fine. Our two are the deepest. If anything comes in, they're there. Yeah, that's where we are. We're there. Yeah. So two people holding three. If they've got an extra man in there, they ain't got five in there, they've got three in there. They've got a fourth one and the striker comes off. That's fine. Because they're not exactly killing us after that. Yeah? We actually have got opportunities. They've had very few opportunities. The only opportunities they've had are from fucking throw-ins and corners. That's us all over. Throw-ins and corners. That's where they've had their opportunities. Open play, we've had 2 or 3 glorious shots. One we didn't get a fucking shot off. Yeah? Crosses, Abdul fucking screws you up there, you look bollocks, 20 minutes, get in front of your man, make runs across the man, get there fucking first to the ball. We're crossing the ball from out wide and no one's working hard enough to get in front of the man. Work hard, get in front of the man. So that's what we need to show. Who disagrees? Right, I'm not changing the formation, boys, that's how we need to see. So the two players, the only thing I'll say as well, is when their players got their ball in their half, you don't want them to go wide. So the trouble is, what we do is we try to stop them go both ways. So they go that way, we press this way. They go that way, we press this way. And then they turn and go. What you're doing is stop them going here and make them go back in here. Make them play back in here. Don't give them it. Make them go back inside. Make them, whether it's back to their centre back or into their midfield. Make them go inside. Make them go inside. Everyone give me that? And if they've got an extra man in midfield, that means we've got extra men out wide, no? They've got extra man in midfield, where's our extra man? Wide! So why are we not getting out of it? If our extra men are out wide, when we win the ball, why are we not using it? Because if they've got extra men, well, ours got to be somewhere else. So use it, get it out wide and use it. Say the back's being strong, physical, we're winning that, yeah, we're winning that competition. We're good in there. Everyone alright? Same team that finished that one, boys, straight at it. Hold that and make some stuff within the first 5, alright?
I haven't got anything against it, but if you're going to take offence to it, I'll keep on fucking saying it.
Second ball! Go, get around the ball, man. Adam, wake up! First contact! Let's go.
Oh,
Wait there. Mike.
nah, one kid in my school, his name was just Ben. It wasn't Ben, it was
last
Ben.
Yeah, Ben's alright. I don't think anyone's christened Mike. So let's just 5 minutes for this one, yeah. So let's so Jamal's grim assessment in the first half, which I think was a bit unfair. Because let's be honest.
No, we weren't playing that bad. But like, they had the ball bare times to
They would have
like,
Disjointed, wasn't it?
They were the better team first half. 100% we were the better team second half. Yeah, so everyone agree with that? Yeah. But let's look at this. So they probably had better chances in the second half. They had better chances to score in the second half than we did in the first half. Than they did in the first half. Right? We have still got problems from corners, free kicks, balls being thrown in the box we have. Okay. But let's be fair, that's 2 clean sheets on the shot. Very good opposition. I tell you what, and here's the thing. You've got all the superstars back in our team, you know. We lose that game last season. Last season we lose that game, in my view.
Who's the superstars?
You're here, so you don't have to worry, mate.
Ruffy.
Tell me, Shaf, do we win that game last season?
Probably not.
I think we lose that game last season. Who agrees? Who played last season? 40. We win that game last season. We concede easy, we concede soft goals. Huh? Or concede soft goals.
It would have been nil-nil. It would have been nil-nil.
Lucas,
They didn't score.
0-0?
Yeah,
How the fuck are we going to get a 0-0 last season? Couldn't get a 0-0 for fucking
Nah, to be fair,
They
now
did score
more last.
we done well today, Dan, defending.
Nah. I think you're looking at this game completely fucking wrong. No. Let's go back to that. You're looking at this game completely wrong. Leland, we lose that game last season, yeah?
Yeah, probably.
There's no doubt in my fucking head. It's nothing to do with, we score more goals because we've got other players. No, fuck off. We lose that game because the forwards don't work hard enough, because people in midfield are not working hard enough. Because, to be fair, we didn't have a strong midfield. Second half, first half, you come off and said midfield, control, they're overloading us, Jeremy, Joe, fucking Brad, we absolutely dominated that second half football, didn't you? Absolutely dominated. Even with Jeremy fucking wandering off with the ball. Fucking Jeremy's picking the ball up and going like 20-yard runs everywhere. We dominated that half. They absolutely dominated midfield. Yeah, not going fast, mate. That's second half. Best to see you play, mate. Strong, win the ball. Need to release it. But if we're honest, I could only see us scoring. Yes, okay. Take out crosses in corners and throws. Were they ever scoring past us today?
No, they kept trying to play at the back. You had it all day.
You had too much pace. Lucas had too much pace, and whoever was at centre back won everything.
We tried doing that one before.
Well, every time was done.
Right? Because I'll tell you what it was. Second half, really good shape. The shape was really good second half. So they couldn't play through him. Those players you're on about that were still there, they couldn't find them. Yeah. So they started going from back to front, and we dealt with that easily.
I noticed they were getting deeper and deeper as the second half was going on as well. They were going back on back, which allowed us more room to go forward.
And I just think it was an all-round decent performance. Yeah. And we didn't get many of those last year. We didn't get many minute 1 to minute 90 performances last year. That was a minute 1 to minute 90 performance. You dug in when we were under the cosh, and you say under the cosh, not really. Adam, what did you really have to do?
They're just short, like straight up me.
And let's be fair, our offensive, there's a lot of them. Abdul good in the air, nearly got head up. Tom nearly good in the air, nearly
That one when
yeah, Lucas Stanavin. And these are set plays, boys, you need to look at. So listen, boys, listen. So this is where people need to look at. So our centre-back's got the ball, whoever it was, Brad's or whoever's got the ball. Beckett comes short looking for it. As soon as it triggers, yes, Fordy had it. So as soon as it triggers, Beckett comes forward to look for the ball. Lucas is gone. Then Beckett, pretty much, he needs to flick it, or he just needs to make sure that defender gets nothing on it. Yes, and it's gone. Then we're in. That's a set play every time. That'll work more often than not because you come in, the fullback's gone. Well, if it doesn't work, the reason it wouldn't work is because the fullback don't follow you. They can pass you the fucking ball. You can take a touch, you can turn it into play. Really impressive performance. Last two, really impressive. Not a lot to moan about, boys. Yeah, strong. I talked to the boys for their first game individuals. Let's get the stuff back, yeah? So, 4 on that, here's the thing, there's 16 here, 4 on that goal, 4 on that goal, 4 of those benches and chairs, 4 of those benches and chairs.
Who didn't get the goal first?
Yeah. No, wait, you need to organise that then, who's who?
Yeah,
Because look, wait, stop! I was all 16 of you would get that goal. Unless we work this out, all 16 of you are getting that goal. Just quickly, Mario, you back now for good?
Yeah.
Sharp as fuck. Yes, I've just got to teach to play football again, but all the energy, mate.
You'll see.
Dan, make you run like him. You're back now?
Yeah,
Good, look at it. See?
Coming together.
Cheers, good boy. Good lads. Right, so, we've got a game next Saturday. I do need to sort out who's going to be on the bench. Jake's gone. I don't know where Jake's gone. I need to get hold of Jake. So the idea would be to have Jake and Mo be there with you.
Rob, if you can be there.
We'll ask Jake and Mo first. If we can't get hold of Jake, then we'll have to go second. Yeah. Put in that performance against Tring, you win. It's that simple. Yeah.
Tring love the long ball, love just kicking up.
And I tell you what, it's the first time you think about the 16 that are here today, the Finn, the Joe, the Victor, the fucking Sean, and there's one more.
Joe.
Joe, Sean, there's one more. So I think there's 5 missing. Yeah, 21. As far as I'm concerned, that's 21 boys that want to play football. Yeah, what we can't have is the same 11, 12 starting every game. There's got to be rotation because boys want minutes and boys want time. Yeah, but more than good enough, lads. So impressed with the last 2 games, so impressed. Impressed with the energy, impressed with the work rate, impressed with the mentality in that was awesome. Yeah, because the first half was exactly the sort of game where you come out beating yourself up, it's this and that, and it wasn't as bad as what you all think. And in the second half, you just got dominated. And let's be fair, we should score more goals second half. Yeah, we need to be a bit more clear. Like Jamal won the ball high early, and we didn't make the most of that chance. We've got to make more of those. You know, if we get a slip, we've got to make more of it. We've got to make the keeper. For as much opportunity we had, I don't think we made the keeper work enough. I don't think he had to pull off any saves, but he had to do a lot else. Yeah, more than impressed with that, boys. So, just quickly, the season starts next Saturday. There is a possibility of a game on Tuesday, not a full game. There's a possibility of boys that need some minutes to play against Great Linford Sunday team. I'm going to draft in some of the 18s, see if some of the trials want to come down, and there's people that need some minutes. Don't need minutes, I'll talk to you all, that's fine. I'm not on about we'll train on Wednesday. Yeah, train on Wednesday is more important. Train on Wednesday is not Blood and Thunder, it's getting ready for Saturday. Yeah, it's getting ready for Saturday. So people like Dan, Mario and Tom I just spoke to, where they've come and it's like the week before the season starts, we're going to have to get these guys up to speed during the season. So it might take a little bit longer. But yeah, class boys. Anyone disappointed with that? No, really enjoyable, yeah? Really enjoyable. Right, keep going, and the boys I need to talk to, I'll message you.
I think overall that was a really good game from Stony, especially considering we were missing a handful of our more key players, like that whole midfield, Finn, Sean and Joe. It was more of a reality check than the Emberton game. I think the Emberton game was just a bit of a walkover in the sense that their heads dropped so we could just keep going. But I think, look, Caldercourt brought a game to us and I have a lot of respect for that. But I think they're not too dissimilar from a Tottenham or Caddington or an Aston Clinton and a Sarat, who are all kind of similar sides. So I reckon if we play how we did against Tottenham with our full midfield, we will win. And that's my kind of thoughts on it. I think we played well. I think that first half was a bit shaky from both teams, but I think neither team deserved to be winning at the half. I think overall we did very well. Adam didn't really have a lot to do, but what he did have to do, he did well. Set for all the defenders. It was really good to see Mario and Dan I back. Both played well. Mario was impeccable. Give him a few more minutes. Potentially got a game on Tuesday against Great Linford Sundays, and then maybe give Dan I Mario a 90-minute game. See how we get on. But that puts us in very good standing for the Tring game. But yeah, that being said, let's see what Dan has to say.
You're missing a few today. How big of an effect do you think that had on the team?
None, obviously. No, we're missing some strong physical players today, which meant the first sort of 20 minutes, half hour, Colin Court were, the wrong word to use, on top, but they were a better side. But once the boys got into the game and settled, a few boys stood out there and put in a really good shift. So yeah, not a lot.
So Dan and Mario looking like they're going to come back. Do you think that's going to have a big effect?
Yeah, good players. Very different players. Dan with his technical abilities, he's sort of cunning, he's sort of guile to beat a player. Great player to have, most skillful player I've ever seen. And Mario is tenacious. I mean, the lads just don't know what he'd be. So two great players to add to any squad. So
we have Tring next Saturday. Do you think the pre-season prepared us enough for that?
It's pre-season, boys got going on holiday, so it's always hard. You're never going to get the full flowy. So, but based on the last couple of games,
So next Tuesday, there's also potentially another game. How do you think that's going to pan out? Obviously against the Sunday side.
We'll mix it up and get some of the 18s in. And I'll probably use Tuesday to give some of the boys that need minutes to give them some. I've got the other lads to be ready to go for Saturday. So we're in a good place. I'm more than impressed. From how I felt a couple of months ago, losing some really good players to our field now well was part.
What do you think we should be expecting from your team against Tring?
Hopefully the same here. Today, we didn't wilt when they were the better team. We stayed strong, we stayed positive. We actually looked more dangerous when we broke to get a chance. And then when we were on top, we probably should have scored one or two more in the second half, but good goal from distance. And if we play like that against Tring, we've got more than a good chance.
Who would be your man in the match of today's game?
Oh, difficult. Some really good, apart from his moment at half time, probably when he moved into middle, he's orchestrating Jamal today, just orchestrating, doing the press right, sort of getting the boys around him to go in the right places and right areas. So a good finish in the end. So yeah, but several of a really good performance.
And finally, how do you think your play style has changed from last season to this season?
Yeah, it had to. We used to have two forwards that like the ball to feed, like to play little 1-2s, give and goes, show you a trick and get them. We've now got a forward line and that want the ball in behind, want a bit of pace, want a bit of ag, don't mind tussling for it and fighting for it. So not more direct, but playing better in the right areas. We look more physically bigger and stronger in the middle, and we're quality players. So it's changed, but it's pretty good, I suppose.
On that note, thank you very much for watching. This is the last time you'll see me now until the aftermath of the Tring game. So might be a very different vibe around the channel and the club. But yeah, if you enjoy this one, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and keep your eyes peeled for that Tring game. But yeah, until then, peace.